Thank you guys for tuning back in. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to finally replace water pump and timing belt on your 92 Mazda Miata.
You up on the track.
Hell yeah.
First thing we're going to go ahead and do is lift up the car. This little plastic tray off. Look down here. This is what we'll be loosening right here to drain out the radiator. So just a regular little like Phillips head, and all that'll come out if there's any in there. Go ahead and drain it out. We'll take this off, and then if you can't get that loosed, whatever coolant is left will come out right here. As soon as possible, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna have to make a mess. Alright, so now that you got that out, the only other thing you should need to do is take off a few. If you have AC, you're gonna have some AC lines hooked up to your radiator. So like you got one right here, which I'll take out. Now that those AC lines are freed, you should only have this one right here removed, and then everything should be good on the bottom for your radiator. Alright, so once we're done down there, next thing we're going to do, same thing with this radiator hose. We'll just take it off completely. Remove your overflow. Disconnect all your switches. So you should have that one, and then another one on this end here. And then next we got some bolts on the sides. Show you this bolt right here and another one on the other side. Now that we got both of those off, you should just pop right out. As you're pulling it out, make sure it doesn't get caught on anything. The next we'll take off the intake. If you want to remove your thermostat, if you're going to be replacing that, you can. I'm going to remove the top just to make it easier. Try to pop this off too, just to give yourself space. So now that we got access to all of this, next thing we're going to want to do is loosen off our water pump pulley, as well as our few bolts down here. And you want to do this obviously now, because you're not going to be able to do it later without when you take the belts off. And when you're taking these off, put the engine, put it in a transmission in 5th gear, and make sure that the e-brake is pulled on tight so that way it doesn't spin. So we're going to loosen up this 14 here, this one, then this one, and then this is going to control the tension. And then we'll do the same thing on this one. So there's this 14 down here, and then you have this bolt to loosen up, and there is another one on the back side, and then the tension right here. If you can see it that well down here where I got my socket on, there's another 13. Make sure I can just loosen that one by hand. And this is what controls the tension, which is at 12. You should be able to, yep, there you go. Take it on off. Now that you got that off, we can remove the pulley. We're going to remove the valve cover. I like to do it in like crisscross. It should just come off. There we go. And we'll set this to the side. We're going to be replacing the gasket on that later. Take off these plates here, so you got 10 bolts on all the sides. So go ahead and take off the spark plugs.
baby.
Alright, so as you can notice, I took off the harmonic dampener. It was stuck on pretty tight, but I already loosened the bolts earlier like I showed you. So back then I could have just pulled it right off, but it was really tight, so I waited till now and just gave it a few good pulls and it finally came off. So I'm just going to recheck, since I was playing with that a little bit, that my engine's at top dead center. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to lock the engine where it is. I don't want it to rotate, so I can take off the pulleys down there. So there's a few ways. There's some like a little gear that you can buy online that goes in here that hold it tight, but since I'm going to try to be replacing these seals, I don't want to do that because I got to take it off. So on your cam you have like these little gears. Go ahead, you could put like a crescent wrench on it, like so. Be careful not to scratch anything, you don't want to. So I'll go ahead, tighten that one up there, and then I'll get another one. I'll do the same thing on this one here. So now I got them holding each other there, so it's not going anywhere. And now my engine is locked. And now from here, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take off the little covers there, which should be some 10s. Alright, so now once you get that locked up, we're going to go ahead and remove this down here. I already loosened it up. But make sure your engine's in 5th gear with your e-brake set. Next thing we're going to do now, we're going to take off our timing belt. So in order to do that, you got to loosen up the tensioner right here. And then there's a spring, which we're going to remove from this end right there. Get that off there. I don't know if my kit comes with new bolts. Alright, so we got the timing belt off there. So here we're going to go ahead and loosen up our cam gears, which I already have. But when you do it, just hold on to that and just do it so make sure it doesn't pop off. So loosen them up. Alright. Now that we got those two taken off, we're going to take off this little plate, which is just the 10mm bolts. Alright, take that off. Next thing we're going to do is take off the water pump. So you got some 14s.
Baby.
Holding it on. Alright, and then you're also going to have some 12s on the side, two 12s right there. Alright, so once you loosen the two 12s on the side, just go ahead, pull your water pump off. Alright, and then go ahead and take this part off so we can replace our seal. Might be a little tough. Ooh, don't lose your little Woodrow key there. Just keep that with it. And then go ahead, just set that to the side. And then there's one of our seals that we're going to be replacing down here. As you can see, it's already messed up. So they must have already tried. So we're going to be replacing these seals as well as the crank seal as well as the camshaft seals. So the next thing we're doing is taking this thing off. I already got it off here. Alright, so we're going to take this off just to make it easier for us to take off. Slide off then, and don't mix it up. This is an intake, it's got the eye on it. And again, just like with the new one, the little spring goes towards the engine. Nice and flush. Close that on up. And we'll just do the same thing on the other side. Alright, we're going to go ahead, now that we got those two seals in, we're going to put in our crank seal. So we'll just push it in. Now, you gotta get it leveled. So the next thing we're gonna do is place our water pump in. And to do that, I put the gasket on the back and then just put the bolts through. And then just slide it on. So now that we got the water pump tight and the side here, we'll go ahead and put the bottom in. Put this back in and then put our Woodrow key. Get the Woodrow key. Make sure you push it in it. Put that back in right there.
Baby.
This is our idler. I'll just get it hand tightened right now for now. Alright, so when you're putting this in, you see this little hole in this peg there. Make sure that goes in. And then Just tighten that up.
Track.
Just tighten it up by hand as much as you can, and tighten the rest up. Go ahead and put this plate back or after putting the bottom down there. Put the little plate back on. We're gonna go ahead and put our cam gears back on. Remember, make sure exhaust and intake are on their appropriate size. Alright, so here we are, we're picking up again. Last time there was an issue with the camera, so it died. We just ended up finishing the job, but turns out kind of messed it up a bit, so I'm taking it apart again, got it back to where I had it in videos. I got the belt already on, but after you put the cam gears on, the next thing you're going to want to do is just put the belt on. I like to start at the bottom and then just route it around. But when you do that, now we're going to have to make sure it's in time, which at the bottom here, if you can see, so you see the little notch in the back gear there. When you have it like aligned with this tooth, there's this little notch. That means the engine's in top dead center. So you want to do that and then look up here on your cam gears, which mine are way off, which is why it was not running last time when I did it. I have it marked there and then on the teeth, so I just got to get it aligned. So basically, I'm just gonna have to re-time this properly. So I'm gonna have to take the belt off right now, but I'm leaving the bottom on just to hold it there, and then I'm gonna do my thing. Okay, so we didn't really record it because I needed help with it, but we managed to finally get the belt. Like I said, we put the bottom at top dead center. As you can see in there, I don't know if you can tell, there's a groove in the gear there, and then you just line it up with a triangle. Put that at top dead center, and then within the top here, you have to, I had it marked up and I got it lined up with the sides there. And then another thing, the intake, you see there's this little tab on the gear there. Count 19 teeth all the way across up until the exhaust tab right there where my thumb is. And there is 19 teeth there, so it seems to be perfect. So
Baby.
I'm gonna just go ahead and start putting everything back together now, and it should be good.